Welcome, deep divers. Today, we're diving into something really intense. It starts with this raw, powerful statement from one of our listeners. I hate all men.
Wow, that's quite a starting point.
It really is. And it's not just anger. It opens up this whole life story shaped by, well, deep trauma, but also incredible resilience and this really fascinating spiritual search. We're going to follow her path, from finding some kind of peace in the Dhamma, the teachings about life's truth, karma,
Right.
to actually dedicating herself to spreading it. She was even sponsoring these Dhamma discs out in Colorado for people.
So our mission here is to really unpack this. It's like a complex tapestry, isn't it? Her life, I mean.
Totally.
We've got deep personal pain, but also amazing achievements.
Yeah.
And it's all viewed through these unique spiritual insights, connecting past actions to what's happening now.
Yeah.
The idea isn't just to list events, but to get into the why.
Yeah.
Why it matters, and maybe how understanding these karmic patterns offers a way forward for her and maybe, for us too.
Okay, so let's start at the beginning. The early influences. Her father sounds like quite a character.
He does.
High-ranking government official, chief of the excise department, apparently very charming.
But there was another side.
Oh, yeah. A serial womanizer. So many kids with different women, our listener said she couldn't even count them. Her own mother didn't know her number, so to speak.
Wow. And on top of that,
Heavy drinker, heavy smoker, died young, actually. Liver cirrhosis at just 46.
It's quite a picture. And, from this karmic viewpoint we're exploring, his life and death are seen as, well, a direct illustration of cause and effect.
So.
The heavy drinking, all the other transgressions. It's believed to have led him straight to Mahanarakum 5. That's Great Hell, Level 5.
Level 5, what does that entail?
The descriptions are graphic, really vivid metaphors for intense suffering. Being force-fed hot black acid, it represents the kind of agony that comes from actions causing widespread harm.
That's
It is. And the teaching suggests he has to endure that and potentially other hells before he can even move to Yamalok. There's like an intermediate realm, a waiting place to receive any blessings or merit.
So for her to help him, it's not simple.
Not at all. It would require a really high level of Dhamma practice on her part, reaching Dhammakaya, the inner Buddha state, through what they call special methods, deep meditation, essentially.
Okay. Now, her mother sounds like the complete opposite.
A stark contrast.
Described as incredibly kind, generous, always helping people, especially rural students in Uthai Thani, giving them food, a place to stay.
A genuinely good person, it sounds like.
But tragically, she died really young, too, only 35. Unknown illness. Our listener was just a child.
And again, there's a karmic explanation offered for this. Her mother's premature death is linked to past karma, specifically killing animals for food, both small and large.
Okay.
And that's combined with the karma of abortion. She's described as currently suffering in Yamalok, that intermediate place we mentioned.
Not the deepest hell, but still suffering.
Yes, still suffering. The description is being beaten in a leather bag with hot iron rods. It sounds brutal, but it signifies karmic purification. She's apparently received some merit from her daughter.
But not enough.
Not yet enough to free her, according to these insights. Consistent dedication of merit is seen as really crucial. It really underscores the weight these teachings place on taking life.
Then there was her grandmother, a real beacon, it sounds like.
Absolutely. Stepped in when our listener was 8, raised her with immense love.
And she was very devout.
Very. Charitable, always observing the 8 precepts of the temple on holy days. She lived to 65, passed away from old age.
So a more positive outcome there.
Definitely. Her grandmother's story shows the power of consistent goodness. Because of her charity and precepts, she was reborn as a stepfather, a celestial maiden,
Wow, where?
in a golden palace in Dewa Dueng Phase 2. That's Tavatimsa Heaven, Level 2. A blissful place, a direct result of her good karma.
And did she receive the merit her granddaughter sent?
Yes, joyfully. And it actually enhanced her divine situation even further. It's a clear example of how virtue builds upon virtue,
Okay, so this brings us to a really difficult turning point. After the grandmother she loved so much passed away,
Things changed dramatically then.
she had to move in with her father, and his new wife, who was actually a former household helper they called Kunailek, our listener was forced to call her Malek, Motherlek.
That must have been incredibly awkward and difficult.
And worse, her father became abusive, scolding, hitting her. It caused immense stress, and this is where that hatred for him really started to grow.
Understandable, given the circumstances.
Then something truly terrible happened when she was 14.
What was that?
School break, she went to visit an older half-sister in Chanet. She was sharing a room with her sister and brother-in-law,
Okay.
and her brother-in-law assaulted her. Twice.
Oh, no, that's horrific.
She felt just profound sadness, terrified she might be pregnant. And it was right then, she says, that she declared, "I hate all men."
That phrase again. It makes so much sense now, hearing the context.
And her sister, it seems she knew something was wrong, argued with the husband, tried to keep them apart, and then eventually just sent our listener back to her father.
Just devastating, the betrayal, the trauma.
Yeah. And from that karmic perspective, how is something like that assault explained?
It's attributed to something called saikam kame, residual karma,
Residual karma of what?
promiscuity, specifically from a past life where she herself was apparently a man and a womanizer. It's not about blaming her now, of course not.
Yeah.
It's about seeing a pattern, sort of karmic echo.
So how does she break free from that kind of deep-seated karma?
The guidance is rigorous spiritual practice, observing the 5 precepts daily, the 8 precepts on holy days, making merit in all forms, and constant sincere prayer for release. Lifelong commitment, really.
It highlights that path to transformation, even from something so awful.
Exactly. Past actions might create these patterns, but present practice is the key to changing them.
Well, understandably, she refused to go back to her father after that. Who would? She went to an aunt in Utai Thani, tried to get her grandmother's inheritance. But she was a minor, couldn't claim her mother's part directly.
So her father had to get involved.
Yeah, he had to collect it, gave her a lump sum, and that was it, the last time she ever saw him.
Wow. Complete break.
And then she just started wandering, took any tough job she could find, driven by this deep disappointment, this hatred for her father, her brother-in-law, solidifying that feeling about men.
And this wandering, this difficult path,
Mm-hmm.
does that also have a karmic explanation? It does. It's linked to past karma of associating with Kapkan Fan, bad company, essentially.
Like, ooh,
People involved in drinking, gambling, promiscuity. That, combined with the karma from running away from home in the past, plus that residual promiscuity karma again, it all kind of converged.
so associating with the wrong crowd can have its own karmic weight.
Absolutely. Our choices of who we surround ourselves with can really influence our life's direction, according to these teachings.
This led into what she called her wild period.
Right.
Drinking, smoking, drugs, marijuana, amphetamines, ecstasy, dating different men constantly, every day sometimes, never getting attached.
Detached. But was there anger there?
She said she found satisfaction seeing them suffer, and she made a lot of money off these men.
A complex mix of survival, anger, and maybe acting out that past karma.
Seems like it. Then, at 17, surprise pregnancy, didn't know who the father was.
Right.
But then she met this American soldier. He was really kind, took her in, supported her financially, even arranged a home birth with a nurse.
Genuinely good to her.
Incredibly so, she said. But he was married.
Another complication.
So what's the karmic link there with the daughter, the soldier?
It's interesting. The insides say it wasn't a direct parent-child thing from a past life.
No. Then what?
It was similar past karma drawing them together. Her daughter, apparently in a past life as a woman, also had promiscuity karma and had given up a child.
Whoa.
And the soldier's kindness. That came from his own past merit, specifically from helping relatives. So these shared karmic threads, his merit, her situation, it all pulled them into this scenario.
It shows how indirect these connections can be, doesn't it?
Very complex, yes. Not always straightforward lineage.
So despite his kindness, she couldn't bring herself to break up his family.
A difficult ethical choice.
She made the incredibly hard decision to give the baby, her daughter, to the nurse who had helped with the birth. The nurse was childless and apparently thrilled. Our listener gave her money too.
And then?
Then she fled, went to Bangkok, left the soldier, left her daughter behind, just ran.
Such turmoil. But she's clearly resilient.
Amazingly so. She lands in Bangkok, rebuilds her life, gets a prestigious government job working with the U.S. military.
Quite a turnaround.
She marries another American soldier, follows him on deployments England first. She finished high school there, got a bachelor's degree.
Oh, education became important.
Very. Then they went to Thailand. While there, she tried desperately to find her first daughter. No trace. Heartbreaking. Then her husband gets deployed to New Mexico, USA. She follows, gets a second bachelor's degree, starts a master's, just constantly pushing forward.
Incredible drive. What about the daughter she couldn't find? What do the insights say? The information suggests the daughter is alive, happy, and very loved by her adoptive
What does
parents.
Judy hear?
But for whatever reasons, the adoptive parents don't want her to meet her birth mother right now.
So what should our listener do?
The guidance is consistent. Keep making merit, dedicate it, pray daily for reunification. The belief is that when her merit is sufficient, when the karmic conditions align, her wish will come true. It's about patience and trust in the process.
Okay, so while she's doing her master's in New Mexico, things get complicated again.
Relationships again.
Yeah. A younger Pi student pursues her, and he accepts her past, which is remarkable.
Right.
It causes huge conflict with her American husband. He accuses her of cheating, gets violent, then ironically goes off and finds another woman himself.
So that marriage ended.
Yes, divorce. She then starts a relationship with the Thai student. They finish their master's, he proposes.
A happy ending.
Not quite. His family completely rejects her because of her past. So she has to decline the marriage.
Another painful rejection.
But she finds love again, this time with a kind, younger American soldier, her current husband. Married him after just 4 months.
It's been quite the journey through relationships. How does she keep attracting these educated, supportive men despite everything that's attributed back to past merit again? Specifically, the good karma from helping and supporting relatives in previous lives.
So positive actions creating positive opportunities.
Exactly. Even amidst all the other turmoil, that positive karma keeps manifesting, drawing good people towards her.
But one pattern persists. Conflict with other women. Why is that?
This is seen as stemming from a tendency within her to be, perhaps, a bit unyielding, especially with women. She might be more accommodating with men.
Okay. So what's the fix?
Daily Dhamma practice is key. Cultivating a clear mind, practicing loving-kindness metta, becoming a really good listener, not just reacting or arguing back.
Easier said than done sometimes.
Well, absolutely. It also involves thinking positive thoughts, speaking kindly, and importantly, forgiveness, recognizing everyone's imperfect.
How do you practice that forgiveness with difficult people?
Well, the advice is interesting. Either gently try to teach them how you like to be spoken to, maybe even jokingly suggest a script, or, probably more practical, just forgive them internally. Understand they have their own limitations. It's about finding your own peace with it.
Let's talk health for a moment. She had 2 ectopic pregnancies,
Yes, tragically losing both fallopian tubes as a result.
making her unable to have more children. And strangely, she never got morning sickness, so she wouldn't even know she was pregnant until later on.
Right, and these specific issues, the undetected pregnancies, the ectopic ones, losing the tubes, they are also linked karmically, back to that past promiscuity karma and also the abortion karma. They're seen as direct consequences playing out physically.
And the way to alleviate that.
Again, making abundant merit, specifically dedicating merit to the aborted children, and frequent, sincere prayer for release from this specific karmic burden. It's about acknowledging, dedicating, and asking for release.
All right, let's look at her current situation. Her husband now, the younger American soldier, he's a good man, she says,
But,
but he loves hunting.
hunting. That has significant karmic implications in these teachings.
Like what?
It's believed to create karma leading to numerous illnesses and a shortened lifespan in future lives. Taking life, even animal life, carries heavy consequences.
So what's her role? Should she try and stop him?
The advice is to be a kalyamita, a compassionate spiritual friend. Gently, patiently, over time, explain the negative consequences. Not nagging, but sharing the wisdom with kindness.
And he's had knee surgeries, both knees.
Yes. And that's seen as a direct result of his current karma from hunting, combined with past karma from injuring opponents in sports, like boxing.
Wow, specific links like that.
It shows how different actions, past and present, can combine to create physical outcomes.
Finally, what about their shared spiritual path? Our listener and her current husband.
The insights say yes, they have made merit together before. In connection with Mukana, the Dhammakaya community,
What did they do?
they were supply line supporters,
Yeah.
helping out, contributing. But they weren't always consistent.
Oh.
Apparently, they'd sometimes get irritated with others in the group and stop their merit making for a while.
Human nature, I guess.
Indeed. But that old shared merit is why they reconnected in this life. It created the bond.
So this life is important for them spiritually.
Critically important. It's seen as a major opportunity for them to make full merit, consistently, in all areas, and to make a sincere, shared aspiration to pray, to follow the path to Siddhpuri, special zone, Bodhisattva realm.
That sounds like a very high goal.
It is. A realm of enlightened beings. The prayer is to reach there together and never be separated again. It's a chance to solidify their spiritual journey together.
We have really covered an extraordinary life today, from that stark, I hate all men, to this intricate journey of resilience, choices, karma.
It really shows how the past shapes us, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But also how the present gives us the power to change the future.
Her journey from such deep pain to this unwavering spiritual focus is, well, it's inspiring, actually. Shows what the human spirit can do.
Yes, absolutely. And the constant message woven through everything we've discussed is that everything matters. Every action, thought, word, it all creates ripples.
Yeah.
Understanding this isn't about feeling doomed by the past, it's about empowerment. Knowing we have the agency right now to steer towards a better future through good deeds, compassion, faith.
It's about conscious living.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Taking responsibility for the reality we're creating.
So for you listening, maybe take a moment to think about that. The web of cause and effect in your own life. What kinds of seeds are you planting today with your actions, your thoughts, even your words?
And what kind of harvest do you really want?
It often comes down to those small, consistent efforts, doesn't it? The conscious choices we make every day. That's where the real power to shape our future lies. Something to think about.